Welcome to HangarSlang, not HangarChode. We have a great show for you tonight. Dude, imagine saying that. Just imagine it. Like, hey, we have a great show for you tonight.
So weird.
I know,
so weird.
So cliche.
But we're glad people are watching. You know.
Yeah.
We're thankful for that. I think we've been having fun so far. We got a fun guest tonight.
Yeah.
That's definitely for sure.
We only need 30 more subscribers until we get hoodies and we start giving them away to everyone for attention. So I'm excited for that.
They'll be like really like bad quality hoodies too, so it'll be like really cheap. No, we won't do that.
So we have a font.
Font of the day. We've been adding this to our segment recently, and I think it's been pretty interesting. So, font of the day, Playfair. A perhaps placeless, pleasant print, proving partially pretentious by prosperous poodle possessors.
I'm pretty sure the CIA uses this font for all of their mischievous doings.
Yeah, but you know, nevertheless, it's a popular pick for protesters purchasing plant-based paper while perusing under the Palm Beach pavilions.
Thunder Mifflin has nothing on this font.
But we give it a 6 out of
paper.
10.
That didn't make sense. Anyways, we do have a guest tonight. His name is Logan. Okay, it's Logan Gunther. Yeah, but he goes by 4K Shredder.
If you've heard of Deerfield Beach, you've probably heard of Logan.
And he's walking in!
What's up? What's up, boys? How we living? Going out.
No clapping that time, huh?
No
Hey,
clapping.
how are you, bro?
I'm great.
Good. You wanna pop those headphones on real quick?
Yeah, man. I think my buddy Lex is sliding in. 50 Lex in the cut.
Yeah, get him in here.
50 Lex!
Slide through.
We're just about to set. We're good.
Get by here.
Welcome.
What
How
up?
you doing, bro?
What's up?
Give me some
Come
knocks.
on. They're going on. They're going on easy, but they're going on.
We have a list for you. We do have a list.
Yeah, we got some questions to ask you. Pretty hard-hitting questions.
Oh, I can't wait to get to these.
I'm excited.
Oh, that one's.
Let's start simple here. How do we know you?
Calvary. I was always just skating around, ramp.
Yeah.
I'd see you guys around, see tires.
Yeah.
I never really knew you like that, G.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
knew who each other were.
Exactly. I feel that for sure. Yeah, it's been interesting seeing you around and then having you on the pod. But I've been following the Instagram. You're up to some crazy stuff.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, I make drone videos, and I like to put drones in places that usually drones aren't.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
push it.
How many drones have you gone through?
Oh man, I would say like we're on number 6 right now.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a lot of
The drone
money.
crashes.
And they're not cheap. They're
I
not
was
cheap.
gonna say it's a lot of money.
You flying? What DJI you flying?
Right now, I'm using the Mavic 2 Pro.
Okay.
And yeah, that best drone so far for sure. Like,
Yeah.
I've just seen since I started with the Phantom 3 Pro, just where it's the technology, just little things that are changing, just so smooth.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I started off with the Phantom 3, and then we were going to Alaska, so I sold the Phantom and I got the Mini, just so we can take it on the plane. And,
Is
you know,
that shooting 2.7K?
I think so, which was fine for
Yeah,
me.
for sure.
Yeah, and that thing was sweet.
Who's
Like, the
uploading
footage-
in 4K these days, right?
Yeah, right. It's too much.
TikTok takes way too long. I'm compressing that shit. That
Language.
Yeah.
I'm compressing it.
So, professional drone pilot.
Yes, sir.
You
Got my Part 107.
nice. That's what I was gonna talk about.
What does that mean? Part 107.
So the FAA controls drone operations. You have to get a Part 107 if you're not a pilot. For me, when I got my drone license, since I had my pilot's license, it was just kind of like
Yeah, super easy.
a little written test and you're good. But I know they just changed the laws on like a bunch of things, and I actually had to write a paper about that. Like they kind of like put more like definitions to it, because before then it was like nothing really. So, but they're getting more strict on it. It's a little worrisome for me.
Personally, I think a lot of the rules that are on the test no drone pilot should actually have to know, but like it's
Yeah.
good to know, obviously.
Yeah.
You want to take the next step to be a pilot or something.
Yeah, exactly. I think the only really important thing is like people know like airspace. Like as long as you're not flying over an airport at 500 feet, you know, you should be all right.
It doesn't take a genius to not do that.
Exactly. It's pretty self-explanatory stuff. So.
I have a very serious question, and it's pretty related to drones and all that stuff. How has your poop been lately, and what are your thoughts on terrorism?
Terrorism sucks, and my
Same.
poop. Honestly, there was like 2 nugs earlier.
No.
You could probably
they were
serve
both
that.
floaters, dude. Yeah.
Floaters.
You could probably sell that for 20 a G.
Yeah, no. 15.
Straight nugs.
Floaters be like that sometimes.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's see.
There's something that says forget, marry, kill. Should we just come up with 3 people right now?
Sure.
Females?
On the spot. Forget, marry, kill.
Okay. Emma Stone. Do we all know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone knows Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do Emma Stone. What about Victoria's, the girlfriend, Victoria Justice?
Victoria Justice.
Yeah.
Not married.
Okay, so
Already married.
marry Victoria Justice.
And Penelope Crawford.
I don't know who that is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then
So we'll forget her.
Scratch this.
Just, I never knew her.
we'll do Kate Upton.
What was the third option of what I can do?
Stone. Emma Stone.
Well, like, what can I do?
So you can
Forget,
forget,
marry,
marry, and kill someone. So who do we have? We have Emma Stone.
Sorry, Emma Stone. You're getting rinsed.
So Emma Stone,
Not actually.
Donsky, Victoria Justice, you're marrying. What about you, Lex?
I'll have to say, can I get 3 new options? Why would,
Okay, we can switch
Okay,
that.
you're right.
What a diva.
You're
All
right.
right, for the, number 1, iCarly.
okay.
Second one,
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Fight him.
And the other one, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. Jeez. Jake Paul. Looks like probably have to marry.
He's making a lot of money right now. I don't blame you.
Marry
I
Jake
don't
Paul.
blame you.
Yeah, Jake Paul. We're getting married.
I sent a divorce in 6 months.
Yeah, right.
iCarly, I'll marry her. Logan,
Marrying everyone.
I'll just forget about you, buddy.
Logan's a goner.
Let's play.
Oh, God.
All right, so you're not a big fan of terrorism. Something we can maybe agree on. How about cannibalism? Can you get into that?
I mean, I know there was like that one guy on Flocker right in Miami that was running around trying to eat people's faces.
That was a while ago
It was way
now.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
He looked
It's
like-
just not an ideal situation.
He looked hungry.
No, it's not an ideal situation. All right, let's talk about this then. Deserted island.
Yeah, I love that. I love this.
Nothing
Is there
but
waves there?
sure, nothing but people. You know, not even coconuts. Do you do what you have to do to survive?
Not even coconuts. I mean,
And what person would you pick? Okay, say
What
just say
part? What
That's
part
about
would you?
it.
No, what gets me? What part would you pick?
Yeah, what part of the body would you go for?
like if it's
I'm
a
gonna
male.
skip
will
what I was gonna say, but I'd probably start with an arm.
Why?
I mean, I'd look for an athlete. That way, like, it's just like a lot of muscle, protein.
Okay. See, I was thinking opposite. I was like thigh. Give me like a meaty thigh.
I'm
you
gonna
know?
be completely honest. I've had experience with cannibalism, and I've had ingested a dead human one time. So my grandma died,
Purposely?
super dead. No, not purposely. And so they put her in, they cremated her. So we had the ashes in a little bucket, and we're like, all right, let's go out to a stream and throw these ashes out and say something meaningful. So I have the last handful. So I probably get, who knows what part of this is of her? Who knows? Really not hoping it's, you know. So
What did it taste like? What part did it taste
so
like?
wait, it's pretty chalky, but wait. So I
She's like, this is a pixie dust.
yeah.
No.
So I take the ashes and I throw them out to the stream, and a huge wind comes by, and I'm like saying my words, and it just goes.
What movie is
And I,
that?
I
Yeah,
swear to
that's
God,
a good movie,
I
that's a
swear,
movie.
and it just goes into my throat, bro. And it was really chalky, and like my whole family makes fun of me for it, like every single day. It was the nastiest thing ever, but it was just chalky, no flavor.
Are you a better
Okay.
person because of it?
I think this is for you.
Probably, I would say.
Yeah.
A lot better
That's
for a
how a
person.
split personality was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I ate my grandma.
That's the segment. Logan, we're glad to have you here today.
Dude, it's an absolute pleasure.
As we've mentioned a couple things already.
Should we just start over and just ask all the
Nah. Cannibalism, terrorism, wherever
Bad
you want.
news. Tyrus ate his grandma.
I did
somehow
eat
or
my
another.
Yeah, a lot of topics covered that you guys missed out on. But anyway, drone photographer, drone cinematography.
Yes.
Why do you like it?
Just because there's always an aerial angle that no one has. Like, there's always one way to look at it.
I like
Whether it be
that.
from above, from the side, from the front of the person. I mean,
Mhm.
it doesn't have to be a person. It could be anything.
Yeah,
For me, I chase a lot of wakeboarders, surfers, stuff like that.
yeah. I've been seeing that on the gram. I've been wanting to go to Ski Rixon for a while now.
Come through, dog.
Yeah, you'll hit me up. We'll make it happen.
Let me know.
All right, cool. I went to the one. They have one in the Keys.
I've heard about that one.
Yeah.
I heard does
It's
it just
smaller.
go straight back and forth? Like
No, they have a little loop, but when I
was
was there, they only had the
Okay.
back and forth. But it's
Gotcha.
cool. It's a cool
Yeah,
vibe
for sure.
there.
Definitely got to check that out.
I feel like the people are always nice at those places.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, the
they're
culture.
cool.
Yeah.
Shred culture.
All right, let's. You're kind of known as like this Deerfield Beach figure, right? That's
Yeah,
how
I'd
I'm gonna
say
put
so.
it. What is it about Deerfield Beach that you like?
Dude, I'd say just growing up, like, I don't actually live in Deerfield. I've grown up in Coconut Creek, but like,
Okay.
it's 8 miles from my house, so it was always just straight down Hillsborough.
Yeah.
And I would just go and, like, whether it be, grabbing on the back of trucks and stuff, just with my skateboard hauling ass down A1A.
Yeah.
All the boys, or surfing. I learned how to surf there, which is sick.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just the vibe was always sick. And, like, I feel like the vibe has changed there now, like, just the different people. I don't know if you guys
It's not
noticed
the
that,
same.
but it's not the
I
same
remember
whatsoever.
I used to get nervous going to Deerfield because I'd be like, yes, dude, there's something's going to be
Dude,
going on here.
something.
Something's going to be happening. And then now it's just like,
Maybe you think it's like too
TikTokers.
mainstream now? Did Deerfield become too mainstream?
Yeah, I would say so, but I mean, like, I would just see like people fighting all the time. And
Yeah.
just, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's not.
there's always people doing the flips off the staircase there.
Yeah, no, there's always people throwing gainers back in the day. and,
Throwing
like, me and the
straight
boys, we'd sneak on the
gainers.
pier at night,
Yeah.
jump in our boxers, maybe not even in our boxers.
Ooh.
Would you
Have you
ever
ever
jumped
clip.
off the pier there?
Oh, dude. All right, this is a gold story. I'm glad you brought this
Here we go.
up. So, me and this girl, I'm not going to mention who she is, but we were walking down the pier at like 2 or 3 a.m., and this is recent, and we're just like about to go jump off of it, and there's like this fence because they didn't want you to go down to the end because they were doing construction on it or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like looking down at the light, and there's like this sandbar just like looking way too shallow. I was like, definitely gonna break a leg even if I try to do like that little swoop as you land.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was like, all right, we'll go further out. And the girl's like, oh, let's just turn around. It's a bad idea. And I'm like, no, we're going. Like, I was trying to see if this girl's cool or not. Like,
Yeah.
Cheap
Yeah.
out.
I told her I'd never even done it before. I'd done it a million times.
Yeah.
And I would go out to the end of it, or as I'm hopping around this fence, she was about to go up, and I looked down in the light one more time, and I mean, shit, you're not, 10 to 12 foot hammerhead shark just comes cruising
Ooh.
through it. And I'm not scared of sharks, but like, if I'm gonna jump on one at 3 a.m, like, I'm gonna choose not to do that.
Yeah.
But needless to say, that's when we decided not to jump.
I
If I
feel
saw
ya.
a
But it
shark,
was just crazy because like we both saw it, we both started tripping out. We're like, what the?
Yeah. No
I
more.
saw that
It's a
shark.
beast.
I'd be like, you have my lotion? Like, tissues? I don't know. Stupid.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
dumb.
all right.
Stop. I'm
Stop
2
it.
out of 10. God. All right.
So yeah, I like your perspective on drones. I love shooting with drones because it's still a new thing. I think that's why. It's just there's a lot of people getting into it, but it's still newish.
Endless jobs coming from it, as I
Yeah,
see.
the industry is just getting bigger, and
It's like
that's
most people back in the day used to have to hire a helicopter to do real estate.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, I just spent $800 at Best Buy.
Honestly.
So whenever
I'm the man.
you see like
Yeah.
a drone shot, like back then in like a movie, so that was shot.
it's
off a
all it was
helicopter?
all helicopters. Yeah.
Dang.
Wild, right?
And now
Yeah.
it's way cheaper to probably. They have like, what are the drones that they use in movies?
Oh, those are
They-
insane.
How expensive
Oh,
are
dude.
those?
I mean, you're looking at 15 to 50 grand.
Yeah. They have like those. They're like
Those are red
quad
cameras on them.
Yeah,
Do they get
they're
paid?
red.
Do those pilots get paid a ton? Probably, right?
Yeah, no, if you're in the right industry, like, you're getting paid for sure.
I want to show you this guy afterwards. His name's Trent Palmer. He's on YouTube, and he's like a bush pilot is what they call him. And he kind of flies like backcountry, like lands like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But he got his buddies like huge red camera that was like that's what they're called, right?
Yeah.
On an ATV, and they were like chasing the plane down. The coolest cinematography I've ever seen. So, cinematography and planes, like I want to get more into that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Bring me up.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Were you ever on the news?
we might have to throw a clip in here.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd prefer to not go down this route, but we can go down it a little bit.
We're already done.
We'll go shallow with it.
We can bike down it.
We're
We
already
won't drink
down
it.
it.
We won't
We're
bring a
already
car.
down
We'll
Yeah.
bike down this road.
Why is there like legal?
Yeah, in a way.
Really?
In a way, for sure. But
Okay, because
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you my favorite little segment of being on the news. I ran with my boy surfboard, and I tripped and fell behind the Weather
newscast?
Channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it got on Kook of the Day, and like it was just blowing up on the internet, and it was fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
Here goes my F word. I get one F word.
One-
per
Yep.
chapter, so
There you go. That's funny.
it was gold.
I remember seeing that, but well, besides that, it's kind of like can't talk too much about
yeah,
it.
I'd prefer not to.
Yeah, I got you. That's cool though.
Cause some problems.
Yeah,
Was it worth it?
it's got to be worth it.
Are you a better man because of it?
Yeah, no, it definitely taught me what not to do. I figured this was gonna come up too.
All right, speaking kind of in this same category, I wouldn't call you a prankster, but I would say you get into some pranks.
Yeah, no, I mean, most of the stuff we do, me and this guy actually here, we don't even post half the stuff because we're like, yeah, it was just too, you know,
a little edgy.
yeah, a little edgy for sure. But
Yeah,
we like to have fun,
yeah.
guaranteed.
I saw the drone in the gas station like yesterday.
Oh yeah, flying the drone in Wawa, experience of a lifetime.
That's funny.
Wawa sketches me out.
Why is that?
Listen, I actually have a question
Oh,
for you,
yeah.
Logan.
Steve.
I need your opinion. Like, we're talking about drones and stuff. I need your opinion on far-sighted people. Like, you think they're lying? Like, you can't see something like 50 feet in front of you. So, Like, you can't see something 3 feet in front of you. So you need me to hold like 50 feet in front of you. What's that about?
Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like, look, think about it for a second. A far-sighted person. I need your opinions.
I'm generally confused what the question is though.
No. I'll say it again. Don't worry. It took me a while too. A person can't see something 3 feet in front of them, so you need to hold it like 50 feet. Like what? They can't see close.
Is that a real thing?
That's actually a real thing. Far-sighted person.
Or are they lying?
Has to be something with the government, right?
I mean, I kind of wanted Logan's opinion on it. He's still thinking about it.
With the drone, like
No.
Just
We've left
That's
the
what
drone
you
idea, buddy. We've left the drone idea for now. We'll come back to it. I know it's your
I
domain.
mean, they
there.
could be full of shit, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I just can't imagine someone being able to see something that far away more clear than it is.
I just don't understand
close.
it.
All right, I
That's
understand
what I'm
the
trying to
question
get
now.
at.
Yeah.
Wait, can you
Yeah.
please give me your opinion? You've just danced around the question.
I mean, I
Hey,
wear
calm down,
contacts
Steven.
for
No,
this
no, kind
reason.
of-
Well,
Same.
actually, no, not for this reason. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make sense, does it now?
that's what I'm saying.
What
I
the
think a
bleep?
whole bunch of psychologists
Right?
just got in a room and said, "We're gonna make this up
Yep.
so people can."
It's created in a lab,
Yeah.
like something else.
C19.
Coronavirus.
Speaking of conspiracy theories, I
no.
feel like
no, not this. No,
like I
not
don't know
this.
much about you.
The Earth is round.
Okay,
Let's go.
From
but
what
there
we
was a
know.
period. There was a period.
There was
where,
a period.
There was a period where
Yeah.
I questioned this.
No.
Just because it was popping all over the internet, a lot of people saying, you know, is the Earth low? Is the Earth
Yeah,
round?
yeah. No,
But,
I respect that because I think people aren't questioning
But
enough conspiracies.
When I was telling people, because like I never was actually full flat Earth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I was telling people that I was, and they were just like, "Dude, there's no fucking way." It's like, I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know.
No, I get that.
like,
I've been
how
digging. I've been digging
there's
deep
a lot
into
to
Hollow Earth theory. Have you ever read into that?
I have not read into the Hollow
That's an
Earth
interesting
theory.
one.
I do not want to.
That's an interesting one
Sound like
right
a
there.
mind game.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one after the pod.
What do we got going on here? Okay, so we have a little section called rapid fire questions.
Oh man,
I'm gonna just start going rapid fire. Name 5 gum brands. Either of you can
Gum, Trident,
try it.
5, Hubba Bubba.
Ooh,
There's that Stripes, right? Is that
Stripe- yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah,
Stripes?
yeah,
The
I
zebra one.
We'll
It's
count
low
it.
key, but
We'll
yeah.
count it.
it is low key.
Dude.
They have gum. Airheads.
Airheads gum. Man.
All right.
I feel, like
Airheads
I
gum.
feel like the gum business is very like Like we should start making some gum.
Yeah. People are like all about these seltzers nowadays. How about some gum?
Happy Dad.
Yeah, HangarSlang gum.
Yeah, 5%.
It be the
A
hanger.
little nicotine in it, you know, catch a buzz.
5 gun brands.
Beretta. That's not. Damn, not that educated. Glock, obviously. Smith and Wesson.
Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, Modern Warfare. Of course.
Warfare.
AR-15s.
Black Ops 2.
Bam.
The honey badger.
Anyway. All right, we'll stick with 3.
3. Yeah,
That's
I ain't a
fine.
shooter like that.
It's good enough.
Shoot with
You know,
cameras,
you
not
know more
guns.
gum than gun.
Yeah.
It's fine.
More,
Is
no
what
more
it is.
cum than gun. All right, so both of you, what's your favorite Avenger? Logan, we'll start with you.
Ooh. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Wow, we've asked that question before.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Spider-Man.
The original Spider-Man, keep in mind.
Tobey
like, not that-
Maguire?
Tobey Maguire.
Let's
Yeah.
go, buddy.
Yeah.
Tobey
There we
Let's
go.
go.
I knew we were friends.
Tobey McQueer? All right, Lex, who's your favorite Avenger?
Spidey all day.
Oh my goodness,
Wow,
Spidey. Wow.
Double spider.
Why though? Why?
Yeah, why?
He's just an OG. Just look at him. You just look at
Yeah,
Spidey
that's
and you're
enough.
like,
Toby
yeah,
Maguire. If I'm looking
nobody-
at Toby Maguire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And some people would say that Tobey Maguire was like some emotional dude, like you know. Like,
Yes, that
they're
is
trying to
true.
make fun of him. Like, nah, dude, that guy was a G, bro.
I
He played
loved
the part.
him.
How do you
was
feel that he's
legit.
coming back though in the next movie?
Is
Swear
he?
to me.
Oh yeah, he is confirmed.
No.
Is it? You say he's confirmed, but I know Andrew Garfield's confirmed.
Oh, you know, it's all 3 of them.
Okay, it would make sense.
Yeah.
I'm here for
Andrew
that.
That's
Garfield,
interesting.
straight Hollywood, dude.
He's
Yeah.
straight like
Sorry if you're
swag.
watching
It's just
this,
not.
Andrew.
I know, I agree, but just not for Spider-Man though. I mean, I don't know.
All right, who has it easier in this world, men or women?
Wow. Dude, I was listening to something earlier on this. I want to get hated on this at all. Men have it harder, okay?
Elaborate,
I can't
please.
post my tits on Instagram or my ass and get 1 million
Well,
likes.
actually, hold on.
Get
All right.
validation for that.
Let's clarify. You have posted your ass on Instagram.
This is true, and I lost followers. Dude,
And you probably thought going in like, oh,
dude,
this
I
is
lost
gonna
a solid
blow up.
30 people that like probably called themselves my friends.
But are you a better man because of that though? Or what? Like,
Dude, I just feel more real with myself because I was like, you know, I could post this and I have no fear. Like I'm secure in my
I
manhood.
posted a Trump meme and lost half my followers, so it's
Wow.
like, eh.
Yeah. All right. Good opinion.
Yeah.
What else do we got here? Okay, Steven, if you put Kobe down here one
Oh
more
my
time,
gosh.
Dude,
This is a trend
It's
now.
enough. I
we
kn-
keep telling him to stop.
just because I fly mini helicopters doesn't
Yes,
mean I had
doesn't
anything
mean.
to do with it.
I know the BSO is over there, but
yeah, as the helicopter's
Yeah, that's-
whirring up.
Rest in peace.
no, I've always
Mama
wanted.
mentality.
I've always wanted to like have a kid and like get him a toy helicopter and like toss it in and be like Kobe. Wow. No, I'm
All
playing.
right.
Anyways,
We're going to cut that.
we're cutting it. We're cutting it.
No
I've
butt in
always
there?
wanted to test that one out.
No
and it
butt in there.
Does not hit.
Does not fly with the crew.
I was begging for it. I was begging for it.
Okay. What is the best item for a woman to use to scare away potential harassers?
Wow. Definitely not a stun gun or pepper spray.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I just think it's not doing the job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, I'm going to have to go Second Amendment all day with that.
Yeah.
Like, get the ladies a strap.
Honestly.
Like, all right, so say I was dating this girl, right, and she told me one time, like, oh, these guys are following me and they won't leave me alone. I'm in my car. And I was like, dude, you should have something, or like tell your dad to walk outside with the 12 gauge pump and
Yeah.
just pull up in the driveway and see if they don't dip. Like,
It's like, what is pepper spray gonna do? Really?
Yeah. Like
think
blind me.
Like, there's videos of people getting tased and like they're still going.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Like,
running around.
Yeah. And if you're a predator, you're in for the kill. So it's like, and they see the pepper spray, like, wow, this girl's conceited. No, I'm
Stop.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You're gonna get canceled so quick, Ty.
I know.
How many bones have you broken?
All right, so
That's a good question, Gio.
Very good.
3 bones. This is a grand question because I want the world, like when I die, to like do like a full on MRI and like just pull me apart and see
Yeah.
what's messed up.
Yeah,
because
you were an organ donor.
I should be for sure. But
All your
I'd say
organs are broken.
I've broken 3 bones in my left ankle on my dirt bike. I oversent double. I landed on the face of the triple, and I still rode away. But like I
Smacked the lip too hard.
just whoopah straight up. But I rode away on the bike, and then I just ditched the bike, and I couldn't even stand. Like, both my ankles are screwed. The right one didn't get legit x-rays, so I don't know what was going on with that one.
Yeah.
But the first place we went, they just said, like, oh, there's one little fracture. And then the other place was like, no, you got 3 broken bones, buddy. And I'm like, all right, well, that makes sense because I can't walk.
The more the merrier.
But, yeah, I ended up after a month, like, they told me, like, oh, yeah, you could keep on the cast for a little bit. But I sawed it off. No one really knows.
No
It was like,
way.
Every
Yeah.
single cast I've had.
dude, I sawed that thing off, and then I was wakeboarding behind my buddy's truck.
The next
Oh,
day
boy
or something.
Elijah, yo, dude, literally that day that we cut it off, we were wakeboarding behind his truck, and then we were down in the Keys and just mobbing around like nothing ever happened.
Nice.
And it definitely didn't heal correctly because I always have like a little pain here and there. after
Yeah,
a
worth
few
it
years.
though, right? Worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the main question would be how many. So I got 2, I guess 1 up here. And you can't see this in the podcast. You can only hear me. So I fractured my eye socket, which was
Whoa.
like, yeah,
That's scary.
that was very scary because I was running in the house because I just found out I was going to Wanadu City for the first time, and I was like so hype. I was like, no way, I've heard about this place. I'm like 5 years old, and I just start booking around the house as if I drank a bunch of coffee, and like I slid out. And I just remember it was like slow motion. Like I was just sliding for a fat minute. And I'm like, oh, that corner's coming for my eye. It was a coffee table.
Yeah.
And just right in my eye socket. And next thing you know, we're in the hospital for like a few hours. They had to do stitches. They were like doing x-rays. And luckily they didn't have to move anything around. But
Better have been decaf. Shit.
yeah, so.
That's like honestly like one of my biggest fears is like injuring my like eye.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, yeah, if I couldn't see anymore, that's a big.
There was a plus, though. We ended up at the original Pancake House.
Okay.
Just vibing at like 4 a.m.
So
with
better
my
than
uncle. My
Wanadu
whole
City.
family was there. I couldn't even open my eyes.
Core memory for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Core memory.
Core memory.
All right, cool.
So relating to broken bones, how many random boners have you had or non-random boners in the past week?
Dude, I stick to the tuck and turn.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's
And-
talk about this.
The tuck and turn is ooh.
Tuck and turn. That's a good term
I've
for
never
it.
heard that one.
I've had to pull that a few times in the Calvary parking lot.
Shout out
No
Calvary
filter.
Chapel.
No filter today.
I'm usually just a tuck kind of guy.
Yeah, but the tuck and turn. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
We'll
You
have to-
spin, grab your waist belt. This is for all
45
the boys,
degree
really.
Yeah,
angle.
yeah.
Dude,
Give it.
So you spin backwards, and like when the chick's not looking, you just pull your short and then just swipe up.
Swipe up.
Swipe up.
Little credit card
Love you,
action.
Patty.
You'd think I have an OnlyFans telling you to swipe up.
All right. Have you ever slapped someone in the face?
Dude, this is crazy. I knew this question was coming.
No, you
So,
do not.
Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Oh,
How old,
dude.
how old
read
was
it?
she? How
It
old
wa-
was she?
Oh man! All right, if we're going, dude, there's 2 stories. Then, if you want to go down that route,
I
it wasn't
do.
on purpose. There was a drone above me, and I was jumping up and
Always
like
has to
waving
do
at
with
the
the
drone,
drone.
dude. But my backhand accidentally slapped like this, probably like 4-year-old child, and my friend was recording with the drone. He sent me the shot, and I was like, dude, please never post it.
Yeah.
It was bad, but. Yeah, no, I was thinking about this question earlier because I thought like fights was going to come up and I was going to be like, yeah, dude, there was this one guy, Andrew Abreu, I'm calling you out because you threw a dodgeball at my face point blank for no reason and I let it slide and then he did it again. And that's when I was like, all right, like I did karate for a few years and I knew like, how to
Yeah.
work somebody.
Yeah.
And I was always taught self-defense, like never just, get in a fight for no reason. But if someone's going to fuck with you, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
show 'em
dodgeball.
what's up. And yes, dodgeball to the face. I was in Boy Scouts at the time, and I was just not having that. So I just took my palm and I just did a straight palm strike to his nose and shoved him to the floor. And I was
Damn.
like, "Don't play with me, dog."
Boy Scouts is dope. I heard like in Boy Scouts there's been like a controversy with like people like kids in Boy Scouts, like the leaders like being inappropriate with the kids, and I think that's why they
yeah.
give the knives to the kids.
That is not why. That is not why
It's
at all. They
not?
also give the kids.
Would you
flint
say
and
Boy
steel.
Scouts is a secret society?
They're different for sure.
You got to get to Eagle
Like,
Scout.
Like if you had a
Dude,
kid,
I didn't get my Eagle, but I know just as much as an Eagle
I
Scout.
feel
I just
that.
didn't do my
That's
project.
when they put you in the other room though and just let you know. They give you all the knowledge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you had a
100%.
kid, would you put him in Boy Scouts?
In this day and age, hell no.
Right, dude? The
The
leaders are
game's
sketchy.
changed. The game's changed.
Yeah.
Game has changed. It is very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
I kind of want my son to know how to start a fire with just like 2 pieces of wood, you know, in the jungle. They teach you that, right?
Yeah, dude, I could live in the wild for sure. Like they taught me a lot where
Yeah.
I'd actually be fine.
Yeah.
Even with just people, like in the wild, just with people.
Well, I mean, like I'm not saying you could drop me in the Amazon and I'd be straight, but like
That's what I'm talking about.
in America or something, I'd probably be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Find some-
And that's actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I wasn't even thinking about this. I want to make a video where like, you know JW Corbett?
Of course. Love
Yeah,
that
yeah.
place. Running
I want to
over
get like,
trees late at night.
yeah, I want to get like 10 people, you know, whatever, and just go out there with nothing and just make a video.
Oh, dude, I would love to do that.
All right, cool, cool.
I'm in on that.
I'm trying to get people on that, so that's
Me and my buddy used to drive out there in the middle of the night, and he had just this off-road bumper on his Chevy Silverado, and
Yeah.
we just go tree tipping in there. 'Cause, like, we had nothing better to do. We'd smoke a little bit of weed, go have some fun. We just look for any trees and like just path that you can go on. Like we wouldn't go deep because it's like you don't go deep mud by yourself at night.
yeah,
Without a whole crew. But
yeah.
You need a squad to take on some shenanigans like that.
100%. Dude, my friend actually did a solid 90 miles an hour through there. You know who you are.
Through
And,
the like main,
dude, just
like,
the main
trail?
dirt trail.
yeah, yeah.
We were doing a solid 90, and he was drifting in there. And like this is when I realized like he's probably the best driver that I know, because I was sitting in a BMW with him, and I was also sitting in an F-150. It was lifted on 33s or just leveled.
Yeah, yeah.
But like still had some meat on it, and we had like 8 people in the car, and this kid was getting sideways at 90, 100 miles an hour.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
And it didn't make sense because like he didn't know the place. Like he just went, and he went balls to the wall.
That's like Daniel Ricciardo.
Daniel Ricciardo. You know Daniel Ricciardo?
I've heard the name.
He's an F1 racer from
F1 racer.
McLaren right now.
But he's like definitely
tough.
the one with like
Must
the
be
most
nice.
swag. Yeah, right? Must be nice.
Must be
him.
sweet.
Who's his dad?
They get paid like $30 million
Yeah.
to drive a F1 car, which is
F1's
insane.
coming to Miami next year.
Dude,
I'm
gotta
going.
drone that.
Drone it,
Really?
Oh,
bro.
dude, I'd love to.
It's at the Hard
Dude.
Rock.
It is.
Yeah.
It's at
Wow.
the stadium there.
I'll be there. I just watched the Netflix on it, and now I'm like attached to all the different drivers. Like I love them all.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so let's talk about like talents here a little bit. You water ski? Is that what you'd call it?
All right, so I would say I've been wakeboarding since I was 12 years old, but like on and off. I never like really committed to it.
Sure.
And surfing started when I was like 16. I'm 22 now, so I've only been at it for a few years.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I've grown up skateboarding since I was 4 years old at Ramp 48 and like all just like the local little parks. Like Quiet Waters had a park, and I would just go and I'll just get all beat up, bruising up my elbows and stuff. But kick flips, ollies, all that.
Yeah.
But I was never like pushing the limits like Aaron Josh Schumacher, like going off roofs and stuff. Like I was never that gnarly.
Yeah. You follow like a culture difference between like skiing, like water skiing, snowboarding, stuff like that. You follow skate culture the most, I'm guessing, right?
Dude, false actually. I follow surfing the most.
Really?
'Cause, like surfing's my favorite, but since we live in South Florida, we only get swells upon hurricanes or cold fronts, and then
I do have a
most of
question
the year
now.
it's chop.
Your Kelly Slater post. What was that all about?
All right, so Kelly, I hope you're watching this.
We'll put a little
But,
bleep on
He
it.
wa- he tunes in.
We actually got Kelly's attention once before. You want to explain that, Lex?
If
First,
you want his attention, just go no further than Mason.
Yeah, right.
Newport, right? Was it in Newport? Yeah, we went over to Newport Beach and he was Logan was trying out the wedge, surfing over there with some buddies, and I don't really surf, so I was just like
You're
chilling
just
on the
chilling,
sand
yeah.
or whatever. And I was like asking people like, hey, like, have you seen Kelly Slater? Like, he's out there, like, and they're just like, no way, like, really, like, what is he wearing, or like all. And I just got it all on film, and I posted it on my Instagram, and he saw it and like
Damn.
Really?
like and all that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is
So
dope.
one of our close friends, Mason, is his stepdad?
His
It's his
stepdad,
stepdad
yeah.
is Kelly Slater.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, and his daughter makes like these insane.
Yeah, you know
And
Taylor, right?
Yeah, she makes like these dope paintings. We
Yeah,
wanted
they're
her
cool.
to
she
paint.
kills it. She's
We
great.
wanted her to
to
do
paint.
something with the table. We're still,
Dude,
It's in the
definitely get her
works,
in on
I'd
that.
say.
yeah, it's in the works. We're
Heck
working on a
yeah.
couple things.
No logistics. Our people talking to her people, whatever,
But
stuff like that.
Our people. Their people.
Lawyers,
so
you
you
know.
saw the Kelly.
Yeah.
All right, so my Kelly post, I was just saying like, cause
And you photoshopped it, right? Was that a Photoshop?
well, that was the most recent one because he didn't respond to the most recent one, but
Okay.
he liked like my buddy Alex out in Newport Beach, he had posted something and he just tagged like Kelly Slater's wave pool, and I was like, "Oh, Kelly, thanks for the invite," or something like that. And then Kelly Slater liked my comment, and I was like, "Kelly,
Kelly there?
What?"
Is
And
that
then
you?
I went to one of my recent posts on my actual page, and I was just talking to some Uber driver. I was just like, "Yo, dude, like, I used to get barreled with Kelly back at Hermosa," and like talking about like one of Kelly's favorite waves that he likes to surf.
Yeah.
And I had a Spider-Man mask on the end, and it was just funny because Kelly, like, I sent him the video right after he had liked my comment on the other post, and he liked that too, and I was just like, dude, I'm this much closer to like meeting Kelly Slater and like talking about one thing that I want to do in the future.
Yeah.
And one thing I've always just thought of, and I came up with this like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I was surfing this day, and it was like glass, no one out, but it was like 1 foot wave, super tiny.
Where was it?
It was in Deerfield Beach.
Deerfield? Okay.
And I just kept catching this like consistent wave. It was like the same wave every time. And it made me think about the wave pool. Because like if you have the same wave every time, like you can learn how to do so many different tricks. And then like you could obviously change the wave because the technology is
It's a game changer.
It's a game changer and a half. And Kelly obviously has like the best wave.
He wasn't like the first one to do it, right? But he was like a big
Well, his
stepping
is like
stone.
the first like legit barrel that just pumps and then
Really?
you can get out of it and then pull back.
Really?
In, like,
That's sweet.
He was great in Surf's Up. Like he was in it, right? He was like
He's
one of the voices.
He's the chicken guy, right? No.
he was the ch-
That was one of
Joe.
my favorite movies for the longest time. Surf.
Can't say I've seen it. I feel like I
Shut
should
up.
have seen it.
Yeah,
I've
we
seen
need to be
Chasing
watching that. Like.
Mavericks.
That was a good
It
movie.
was a
a
masterpiece.
good one.
Masterpiece.
Masterpiece, Steve.
All right, Steve. Random question. This is your job. Go for
I
it.
used it on the far-sided one. Come on.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, for real. Well, let me ask you this though.
Oh, now he goes.
But just since I have you, have you ever stopped to think about like everything like in the ocean? Like, have you ever like been like surfing and like seen? I don't know, man. Like, what? Do you have any crazy stories? You've seen like a shark in the water or something right next to you?
Sharks, I wouldn't say scare me. Like when I was younger, I was always scared. Like, oh my gosh, like shark's gonna take off my hand or something. Like even if it's not a big shark, like it's still gonna mess me up. But I've come to like swimming with sharks. Like I've been out on days like during the migrations, and you just look down, dude, and they're everywhere. And like New Smyrna Beach is always like that, but it's usually murky, so you don't see them as much.
Yeah.
But like when you see it down here in South Florida, and you're just looking around at shark upon shark, and you're just, like, you just stick your hand in and touch them, like.
So you go and you swim with sharks? Like
Oh,
on the
absolutely! I've jumped on a shark in the Bahamas.
white people, man. It's cool.
It was,
Yeah, but that's cool, man.
You're
That's-
white, Steven.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Have you seen like I don't know, like a whale or something or what?
no, I'm waiting on.
I've
the
seen
whale.
videos of. The only reason why I ask is because I've seen people like just kayaking and all of a sudden a giant whale. You've seen those?
Yeah, thousand. I mean,
There's a-
I haven't
Didn't?
seen one in person yet, but I know in the places that I've been surfing and filming at, in like Newport Beach and Laguna, it's a very common sight to see whales. And like,
Really?
people just put the drone over them, and I'm trying to get my drone as close to it, and then like
Yeah.
the water shoots out the blowhole, I go up with the drone.
What's the closest you've-
That's like picture perfect
What's
right
What's the
there.
closest you've like flown your drone to the water?
Oh, dude, I mean, I've skimmed the water
Oh
on like right next
my
to waves too, like the
gosh.
waves like.
I bet that
sucking
video
up.
looks pretty.
That's how he
Oh,
went from drone
absolutely.
2 to drone 3.
Oh yeah, literally, literally,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
almost.
Can you touch your toes with your eyes closed?
Can I touch my toes
Just touch them.
With your eyes closed.
Think about it.
with my hand?
He's got it. He can do it.
I did it.
Wow.
Can you do it with your eyes open?
Probably not. Oh, he
I still
can.
got it.
Wow.
I got it like that.
I didn't know we had such a talented guest today.
Man of many talents, but
Do you like
expert
that
at one.
I'll say that one.
Oh man.
Hey, would you say you have 3 legs?
Shout out to the shrimp gang. 4-inch Shredda in the cut. We'll leave it at that.
It's not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean.
Yeah, something like that,
Something
right?
like that. Something like that.
Not gross.
I'm just thinking of like New Girl right now. That one episode.
All the ladies in the background are like,
Yeah, they're not
Maybe not
digging
this
this one.
guy.
Too much guy talk for this.
Tune out now.
That's all right. Would you rather live one life and you live 100 years old, or 10 lives that you live 10 years each?
I mean, isn't that the same? Like, where does the age range start?
You
Could
start
you like
over.
choose the same
Oh.
age again? Be
Yeah,
like, you know, like
right.
my 20s to 30s was fire.
Ooh.
Like
How about this?
60s to 70s, I didn't give a fuck.
Each. That's
Where would we start?
that's,
Yeah.
a, that's
I
an
would love to
interesting
start at
question.
18 every time.
18.
Become a TikToker, boom.
That's true.
Make the
Become a-
money.
Yeah.
But then here's my problem with that question. If you're living for 10 years, what's the purpose of your life? Like,
Yeah, you're right.
you don't think you lose purpose if like you only live for 10 years?
I'd be thinking, the next
What do you-
10 years I'm gonna go.
What do you think
crazy.
about that, Alec?
Well, your life living is the purpose. It doesn't matter how long it is. Like, if you had no purpose, you wouldn't be alive.
Mm.
Facts.
That's why Alec's here. He just clears everything up for us.
I
Love
actually
it.
wouldn't be here if my parents didn't, you know, that.
Do that. my dad is so mean. He always comes up to me. He's like, I just banged your mom, bro. I'm like,
He did not call you and say
messed
that.
up.
It's so funny because his dad's watching this right now, and he's gonna be like, his dad watches the podcast. That's gonna be
So
so
messed
funny.
up. The mom jokes are just messed up with him.
All right, would you rather create world peace or end world hunger?
Ooh. Everybody eats, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody eats.
Yeah.
Ooh, especially if you
As
have
long as I
Snapchat.
have inner peace, I'm straight.
Yeah.
But that's actually not. I mean, obviously I want peace, but
Yeah.
food is very important.
You gotta have food.
But would you have food? If you had peace, you'd have food.
I mean, if everybody
That's
could
true,
just
I
get
agree with
together and like, you know,
Yeah.
just be thankful for food, then you know we might have peace.
That's why we got Thanksgiving.
We're eating fam. We are eating fam. Did you know the average person walks past a murder in their lifetime? That's true. No, I promise that's true.
Really?
I read it on eBay.
On eBay.
Year?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious though. The average person will walk past a murder in their lifetime. Yeah.
Hey, Logan, have you ever seen a dead person?
I mean, yeah, I was eating at Blaze Pizza once with the boys, and
So good.
you know, Blaze is just fire. You know, create your own.
Not anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, we just heard a thud, and we were just like, what was that? And then we look, and there's this person just laying in the road, and we're like, oh man, that
Oh
just sucks.
no.
So,
No.
I mean, we got.
And then all of a sudden you're having sex.
Stop.
Oh, all right. You know, hanging up the podcast.
Yeah. He does that. He tends to do that, but
This guy's
Sorry.
got jokes.
the
for
beauty about it
days.
is he edits it. So, you know.
Love it, yeah.
I'm keeping that in.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Would you rather no one show up to your wedding or no one show up to your funeral?
I would definitely rather have no one show up to my wedding
Yeah.
because, like,
That's very interesting. Can you talk about that? Why?
So wait, so if
Yeah.
you're thinking about this, so are you thinking that you're gonna be seeing your funeral from like heaven or something?
all right, no, but I was watching one of your previous podcasts and you guys talked about who would go into your phone after you die.
Ooh.
And that's an interesting topic because, like, whoever goes on my phone, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
They know everything.
Yeah.
Don't go into my notes.
Now, my notes, you'd actually learn a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah?
That's
sure.
facts.
You want to share notes sometime?
For sure.
I'll tag you in a couple notes.
We could collab notes.
We can collab
Yeah.
notes.
That should be a thing. That should
Yeah.
totally be a thing.
Dude, I'm just gonna start tweeting my notes.
Yeah.
Just copy paste, boom.
Yeah.
Like, are you okay, bro?
Wait, what was the original question?
Wait, you kind of answered it. You'd rather have people show up to your funeral than wedding.
Yeah. So, like, I would just like people to kind of come together and just explain all the stuff that, like, you really can't talk about. But I'd want everyone to know, like, the truths about me, like, what I've done and, like,
Yeah.
just all the savage shit that's gone down.
Yeah. I feel like there's nothing like more sad than like having a funeral and no one showing up.
Yeah.
That like if
I also
could-
want
Yeah.
everyone to smoke a blunt in my name.
Ooh.
Like,
Yes.
even if you
Ooh.
don't smoke weed, like,
I'm-
I'm a huge weed advocate. I don't smoke right now, but I just think
Yeah.
weed brings people together. So
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
I think it'd be super sick if everyone just had one giant hot box
Yeah.
in my honor.
At the funeral with the umbrellas, there has to be rain. Like there has to be
It has
rain.
to be raining.
Blasting Post Malone. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And
It was
then
like the best experience of my life at Rolling Loud.
I want to set up a speaker right next to my coffin and then put like a bump, 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 bump knocking sound. And so people are just like,
Yeah,
Is he
I
in
feel
there?
like the next like I don't know like how many years this is gonna take, but I just feel like over time like conventional weddings, conventional funerals are just gonna become a thing of the past. Like
Dude, I'd like to make weddings at least very unconventional.
Right?
With videos. Like,
Right?
There's so much that you could do, like different places and
Yeah.
like different equipment you can use, especially with the FPV drones that are out. where
Yeah.
you just send a drone 100 miles an hour and then whip it up a mountain while doing flips. That is the kind of stuff I want to see incorporated in weddings.
Have you ever gotten like into that?
I've flown one time and I picked it up pretty quick. It's very different than the normal drone.
Yeah, you got the headset on, right?
The headset's
It's pretty much like virtual reality, but it's
Yeah.
real reality.
But you turn your head and stuff, and it's so weird because like usually I'm looking at a stagnant screen that's not budging in my hands.
Yeah.
But then it's attached to your face, and like everywhere you look, it's just still the same screen.
Yeah, yeah.
So it really throws you off.
Do you think VR is going to get to the point where we're like,
It's
We
the
all wear it.
preferred.
We can't
it's the
tell.
preferred, yeah.
because dude, I'd rather be watching anime than reality. So it's like, is there going to be a point where we get to where we don't know which is which?
Yeah.
Because it's so like real looking and real feeling.
Dude,
Like, have you seen
I
Ready
have-
Player One?
Can't say I have, but I have heard of like these headsets that you wear that's like virtual reality, but it just adds normal stuff, like video game stuff
yeah.
to your
it's
reality.
like enhanced reality.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
so
it
it's
makes it,
like-
pimp. Like you're walking around and like there's someone there, and it's just like
Yeah, it's
That
kind of,
person's
I would
out
say
there.
like the introduction or a good example of that is like Pokemon Go. Like
Yeah.
you can like put your phone around,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
all of a sudden you got freaking Squirtle out
And
of
then everyone's
nowhere.
just like,
you
oh my
know?
gosh, my cellular service bill is insane because
Yeah,
you're not on
right.
Wi-Fi during that. Like, you're just racking up this data.
Yeah,
Like, seriously.
That's definitely one of the things I worry about though. Like for our future is like how much like technology will progress towards that way, like virtual reality, and how like
I don't think it would ever get to that.
you don't think so?
I don't think so,
Have you been following like the UFO stuff at all?
dude. Not
It's a mess.
The government was supposed to release stuff about it the first of the month, and
they
that
did,
never
and they said
happened.
there's no proof of alien technology, but we can't count it out. That's what they said.
What if instead of finding aliens, we find like other people? What do you think about that?
Well, they are aliens.
That'd be sick. Be
If
like,
you're
yo,
from another
wait.
planet,
Hit me
you're
up.
an alien.
Like and
You
subscribe.
guys have iPhones too?
like
Yeah,
and
right?
subscribe.
That'd be so
You
funny.
probably have just like a G.
Like, no,
phone.
ours are the G phones.
Literally, I would date
We're
one.
on the same network.
And yeah, we were talking earlier on another podcast. Like, would you ever date one?
Yeah.
If they were.
I mean, if she's
bad.
bad.
Yeah. But what if she had like antennas?
Whoa.
But she's
Yeah.
bad.
Found out real quick. I'm shallow. Should have started with like a lost
I'm
fingernail.
a football. Literally. She's probably got problems of her own.
Daniel Tosh said that.
Daniel Tosh is amazing.
Dude, he's the man.
What happened to him? I feel like I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, I don't know.
With
I
his
mean,
content.
He's still kicking?
He's hilarious though.
dude, straight up.
His specials are hilarious.
He's definitely someone I want to meet in my future.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the inspiration to just not give a shit.
Do you think he'd be a dick in real life?
Probably.
I'm sure to some people, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's just like tired of everyone coming up, hey, you're Daniel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know who Chris D'Elia is? He's this comedian. I saw him on my.
Can't say it.
I was on a plane and I saw him and I asked. I'm such a fanboy. I asked to take a picture and he's like, "No, not here, bro. Come on, what are you
Wow.
thinking?"
Come on, bro. What are you thinking?
I felt uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
I
know,
don't-
dude. Like, you're my hero.
Yeah,
No,
right?
man, like I'm a baby. Like that's what you call everyone on your podcast. So.
Like, I just hate when people come up to us all the time and they're like,
Yeah.
hey, can we get a picture? Like, HangarSlang, HangarSlang. And we're like, dude, like, get away, you know?
Take that dick
Happens
out of your
all the
mouth,
time.
bro. Come on. God, so freaking
You
annoying.
could take a photo in front of the airplane, but not here.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Let's talk about this culture that you've grown up with. What would you say, how would you define a grom?
I would just say, because like to some people, I'm actually still a grom. But,
Okay.
Like, I look down on all these kids, whether they're wakeboarders, skaters, or surfers. But like, if they're in the shred culture and like, they're just someone that like, you know, they don't know anything. What was that, dude? Soda. Guy's putting on perfume over
Sounded
there.
like my orgasm. All right.
But train of thought, come back to me.
Yeah, groms. It just, do they have to be young? Can a grom be old?
Dude, I mean, I feel like I'm 22 and I feel pretty old compared to most of these kids. But like, say Brad Donkey, he'll still call me a grom, and like he's one of the pros, and like he's someone I
Gotcha.
look up to, and like I'm just a grom to him, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, you could always take a grom under your wing.
Steve's got a question.
Like, I know we've been talking about groms for a couple minutes, and I got a follow-up question to this. Do you think everybody could be bought?
Could be bought. Like everybody has a price. No.
That's a good
some
question.
Some people are pretty true to themselves.
Okay, so what's the craziest thing you would do for money?
Craziest thing you would do.
suck for money? For $1 million. That's the classic
I mean, you
frat
don't
boy
have to
question.
Answer
That's what
however
they
you'd
had
like.
on the Tiny Meat Gang podcast. They were like, a classic question in the car.
But
It is a
like,
classic
like the
question.
money you make, you
Would
could buy
you?
a lot of drones, my friend. Like a lot.
My friend.
I would say,
You can drone yourself doing it. Too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, I couldn't do that.
Sign the check.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of like the craziest thing I would do to get money.
Yeah. It's got
Because
it.
there's a few things like stunts I'd pull off.
Can you
for
actually? I
sure,
should have
but-
asked. Could you be bought?
Nah.
Okay,
I mean,
so, yeah.
Did you stab someone?
That's. I mean, that ties into the. What,
But it like
what's the
doesn't
craziest
kill,
thing you
like
do for money?
stabbed in like the
On the
thigh.
leg, yeah. And then, but you don't eat it after.
I mean, did this person do me wrong? No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't
No,
do
but
it.
Oh,
you're
that's
getting
that reminds me of that one question. Steven, what's that question
It
about?
was if I gave you $1 million. Well, you still haven't asked my other question.
Raise
but
the
I'll just-
raise the
Just-
money.
Come
for
on,
this
come
one.
on.
Okay, if I gave
How
you
much
$1
we
million,
talking?
if I gave you $1 million and I had a button, you press it, anybody in the world could just die. You probably wouldn't know him. Maybe you would. Maybe.
One
not.
person in the world, $1 million button.
The fact that you're thinking about it just scares me.
Nah, dude.
No, think about it though. It's your question. I'm not trying to take the spotlight here.
The
you know?
fact that you're thinking about it. No, think about it.
Yeah, don't know, but think about it though. You're already doing it. So just
What
think about
color is
it.
the button?
What color's the button?
Depends on the mood that day.
Yeah, it
Maybe it could be like a starving
Does
person.
the button
Look,
go, that was easy?
Listen, no, look. It could be a person
That's
dying
funny.
like of starvation. You're just putting
That's
them out of your
funny.
misery, or it could be like, somebody you really like,
If you like,
you really love your family.
Like
or something.
Britney
like Elon
Spears.
Musk.
Maybe
Yeah, like, what if
Elon.
you killed Elon Musk?
Or
I was
Joe
thinking like
Rogan.
I'd like to flip the script, and I'd like to say, if I could hit a button and bring someone back.
But you
Ooh.
can't
First
do that
half a
though.
million
But you
dollars.
can't. It's,
But you can't.
I guess I'm not allowed to do that.
Okay.
But you'd have to pay
Next
$1 million.
question.
If you had to go back in time or now and have a smoke sesh with anyone,
very
what
good question.
three people would you decide
Three.
to pick?
I would choose Mac Miller,
Mac Miller.
Extentacion,
Wow.
and
X.
who would I choose?
Drake.
Nah, he's still alive, dude.
Oh well, it could be anybody. Could be anybody, right? Or it
No,
has
they
to
gotta
be dead.
They gotta be dead.
Oh my bad.
Hey, you gotta listen to the question.
Drake's immortal, dude. My bad. He's never dying.
He's never dying.
All right, X, Mac,
And
and
just my friend Lydia that died.
Okay.
Definitely smoke a blunt with her.
respect. I feel that.
I don't know who I would pick. Who would you?
That is a tough question.
I think Wiz Khalifa might be like.
I feel like most
there.
people like pick people who would smoke, but like I'd pick someone who like definitely never smoked.
Like Tucker-
just like get him to like,
like
a
Tucker
blast
Carlson.
off. Yeah.
Freaking Tucker Carlson, Hillary Clinton, or no, Bill Clinton would be good.
Yeah. I'd sit down with Bill. I'd sit down with Bill.
You know, Donald Trump doesn't even drink, doesn't even do anything.
Really?
Yeah, you would think he would, but
I would definitely think he would.
I feel like he burns it down. He, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
got a
Like,
little
he's
stash
injection that
somewhere, dog.
hydrochloroquine, and it's just
yeah.
if we're gonna go down that road, it doesn't matter.
Legalize weed.
Yeah,
Let's go.
What time are we
South
at?
Florida, baby.
43.
All right.
nice, dude.
Yeah, that went
It's
by
been
pretty good.
43 minutes.
And it was supposed to be 53, but I'll yell at Steven after. Just some,
Yeah, that was a
major.
major up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I didn't even say it. I just
Yeah,
Well-
I'm pretty sure I use like all your guys' F words.
no,
Yeah,
it's fine.
That's
It's
fine. Yeah, we don't
So
mind.
you used it 4 times.
But the fact that we
You
just
can't
say
count.
we'll use one will like just keeps everyone conscious.
Yeah. It's like enough to like, okay, don't just spit it. You know. I'm kind of cool with that. How you feeling? Good.
Straight up chilling. I kind of wish like we had the intro because the intro is.
I know the
pretty-
intro was
Yeah.
kind of good,
I
but
guess why do you think a lot of like Jewish people become lawyers?
I'm refraining from answering this question.
Are you Jewish?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
The reason I thought of that is because I saw one of our guests brought the "Kiss Me, I'm Jewish."
yeah, that was a little gift we got there.
I object.
Horrible.
All right, what's your favorite thing on the set? What's your least favorite thing on the set?
Dude, I would honestly say your little hanger slang. I don't know
Yeah.
what that's made out of because it's two
I think
pieces
it's
of wood, right?
Yeah, I think it's wood.
But I like the colors in it. It's
Yeah.
honestly pretty cool. The green in it.
It's cool for sure.
I used to actually do some wood finishing myself.
Really,
Stains.
Nice
and,
epoxies.
I've been wanting to get into that more.
It's pretty badass, dude.
Yeah.
Endless possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did we get? All right, I mean, he already knows the 5 gum brands. Never mind.
Yeah. I think
Okay, I
we
have a
got
question.
that. All right.
Okay, clean slate. Let's say you have like a new life. Like, what would you do? Like, your identity basically dissolves. What do you do upon waking up tomorrow?
I mean, same Earth, like same everything going on.
Same body.
Same body, but you have no history of what you've done. But now you have like a clean slate to choose new.
Dude, I'd probably end up a pilot, to be honest, I think. Because, like, I mean, dang. There is no basis off this question, but, like.
It's like you're in the drone, you know?
Yeah, you are the drone.
You are the drone.
Here's a question: if you're a god, what would you do different?
Whoa.
Well,
I think that's a
we
real
would-
tough
yeah.
question.
weed would be growing a lot more places.
Yeah.
Facts.
I think I'd try to make things more clearer, you know?
Yeah,
Even
more
though-
obvious.
Even though
maybe.
that's such an easy thing to say, but like
I'd
the
love
hardest
to
thing
make
to
it
do.
just more like
Yeah,
real,
obvious.
more obvious. Show yourself. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. No, I'm saying that. So like, show yourself for like a lot of people who.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, but dude, faith the size of a mustard seed can move,
Move
a
mountains.
mountain.
Mm.
I'd like to see Copper Mountain move.
I'm just trying to push my Instagram followers up, man. I have faith.
Let's talk about that real quick. Your main thing is on Instagram. That's your main platform, right?
Sure, yeah. Trying to transfer over to YouTube. But
Gotcha.
Like, need to get more gear to like properly, put out videos.
A lot of stuff that
handle
goes.
4K editing.
A lot of backdoor process.
Yes, sir.
Wait, if you do go into YouTube, would you post in 4K?
It's not if I do. I'm doing it.
When you
Yeah, he's making it
when you
happen.
do.
It's in the
when
works.
you do, would you post in 4K?
I mean, depends on the video, but yeah,
Yeah.
for the most part,
Yeah,
the
depending on
thought is
how-
to just put out absolutely crisp videos that are just
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Because
Yeah.
like when we're
Really
editing
brings you in.
these are like an hour long.
Yeah.
It's, like,
For us, it's like
impossible.
it
It'll
doesn't
take,
make
like,
sense.
It'll
You
take
know?
2 days to just post it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It'll just buffer forever. So we just compress it to 1080 every time.
Facts.
To get back kind of to what I was trying to ask, do you have a problem staying like off of Instagram?
Dude, I actually do. I
Yeah.
actually do. Like, I don't know. I feel almost obligated to respond to a lot of people because, like, just Instagram has brought me together with so many different people, like, all over the earth.
Yeah.
Just through, like, wakeboarding videos, surfing videos. Like,
It's one of the best tools.
absolutely. Like, I think Instagram's absolutely badass, but it could also, like,
Yeah.
mess with your head, too. Because, like, if you're just always on it and, like, seeing what everyone else is doing, it's, like, makes you feel like you should be doing the same things, even though it's, like, it's your life.
Yeah.
You got to.
We took a break from it for like, how long was it?
For me, it was 6 months.
Yeah, I did like
Wow.
4 months, and
Yeah.
I haven't gone back. Like I'll post, but I don't scroll.
Yeah. That's the main thing is I would just see myself like I would just notice myself just literally scrolling for an hour and being like, what did I just do with my time? You
I
know?
do get a lot of inspiration from Instagram though, because you see
Okay.
what
Yeah.
like absolute beast mode athletes are doing, and like people
Yeah.
are just getting creative too.
Yeah.
But like the amount of asses you have to scroll through to get to that,
Yeah,
it's a lot.
it's very chocolatey.
Life's tough.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Have you watched Social Dilemma?
I have not, but someone told me to check it out.
It's definitely worth checking out.
Tell them to golf and then check it out.
Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Tell them to golf and then check it out.
Got it.
Oh man, I mean, dude, we're about an hour in,
Yeah, I'm feeling
48.
pretty comfortable
and
with
I have
that.
to
I know,
pee
it's fire.
so bad.
Yeah, and it's hot. It is
Yeah.
getting a little hot here.
No one told me to wear long sleeves, but I did. And I'm
Like-
sweating.
Like and subscribe. Do the whole thing. Turn around, take your pants off, and then turn back around. And then like and subscribe again.
Hey,
Hanger
we
Slayer is
got.
going to be huge, so
It is.
Exactly.
It is. Yeah. And we're
Hop in
glad to
now.
have you on the early episodes.
Our number
Because you're
one
an
guest.
interesting guy.
Yes, we're glad to.
On that note, thank you and have a good night.
bye everybody.
Oh, I need to pee.